Just gonna cut it in half. See it? Do you see the little specks of lavender in there? Hey, hi you guys. Well, it is a beautiful Sunday late afternoon. I think you can have this at any time of the year, especially if you want to eat something that feels like a little sunshine. So I am going to make a lemon lavender loaf. I wanted to make a loaf instead of a bundt cake. I don't know why. Probably because I haven't made a loaf bread of this type in quite some time. And so I just felt like it. It's springtime. Mother's Day is right around the corner, or baby showers, wedding showers, all of this other good stuff. I just think this is a wonderful, lovely loaf bread or cake that you can take to anywhere at any time. So anyway, and there's just something about lemon that just brightens up anything. I'm taking the seed out. Anything that you do. I mean, it just gives that little spark, definitely flavor and a little bit of acidity, whether it be a savory dish or whether it be a sweet dish. Obviously, you can't, in the sweet dish, you can't add lemon to everything. But there's a lot of savory dishes that lemon just gives that little, it just elevates, whatever you're making. So anyway, we are making a lavender lemon loaf. So let's get going. So welcome to my little kitchen. I am Amy Roloff Merrick, but this is Amy Roloff's Little Kitchen. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching this video. I so appreciate if you guys would subscribe to my YouTube channel. That would be awesome. And, whatever comments you feel like making, hopefully they're good and positive, encouraging. That would be wonderful. But here we are, Sunday, and I'm making lemon lavender loaf. So like I mentioned, let's get going. First of all, I zested, this is kind of a big lemon. I zested one lemon. To me, if you're gonna make something lemon, have a lemon in it. Like, I don't want it to be overpowering, but I definitely want the taste of lemon. We need a lot of juice, so I'm just gonna go ahead and juice this while I have this here. I like using a lemon juicer because my hands just aren't big enough. And we're gonna use some of this lemon juice for the glaze that will go on top. So do I know how many tablespoons this is already? No. In fact, I'm just gonna toss that in there. I've got a lot of stuff here, plus my little directions. We're gonna squeeze this one. Hopefully this will fit, because this is kind of a big lemon. Hopefully this will, oh dear. And the thing about, I'm only using one large lemon and almost 3/4 of another one. It really depends on what lemons you use sometimes, and you never know how much juice is going to be in it. So if there's lots of juice, sing a hallelujah. I've had to go through like 2 lemons or 3 or 4 sometimes just to get the juice. And if I have to do that, I will zest the lemon because there's just something. In fact, look at this. See that little bit? I'm just gonna get that little bit because lemons, they're expensive and you just don't wanna waste it. And later I am going to make boneless pork chops. In fact, as I make this recipe, my mind, a quarter of my brain is focusing on that recipe too, which it shouldn't be because I should focus on this one. Oh man, this looks great. Okay. So I'm gonna make sure I get it all. Okay, we have enough lemon juice there. I'm just gonna leave this in here because I think I have it all. Okay, lemon juice, lemon zest. The next thing I'm gonna do, you really should use culinary lavender. I picked this up a while ago. So I'm hoping it still has enough of that lavender aroma and taste. I have 1 tablespoon in there. And because I did this a while ago, I mean, you should definitely use fresh lavender. But, you know, I can't have this go to waste. I'm just going to add maybe about a teaspoon more. But this recipe will be 1 tablespoon of culinary lavender. And so what we're going to do here, I just really want to make sure, because I wrote my little recipe. So what we're going to do, yes. We're going to add in the sugar to this. I know it looks like a lot of sugar. This is about 1 cup of sugar. I'm going to add all of the lavender. And then I'm definitely going to add in most of the lemon zest. Don't worry, we will be adding in the lemon juice. Some of the lemon juice will be in the glaze, a little frosting glaze that we put over it too. So I've got the sugar, the lavender. This is it's like a chopper kind of blend, like a little mini food processor. I obviously didn't want to get out the big one. And so let's see, okay. I'm just gonna blend this. Depending on how fine you want your lavender to be, it's really up to you. I'm gonna kind of shake this around. Okay, we're gonna do the butter. I've got a half a cup. I got about 3/4 of a cup of butter here. No, 1.5 cups. What am I thinking? 1.5 cups. Okay. I had to clarify on my recipe and stuff like that and look on my computer to make sure I got it right. I think I said 1.5 cups. No. 3/4 cup of room temperature butter. So we're gonna cream that. And then we are going to add the sugar mixture once that goes. Then we're gonna add room temperature eggs, 2 eggs. I really love using these small spatulas instead of the big one. I just think sometimes you can maneuver stuff in it a lot easier. Okay, I love using these small spatulas because, I don't know, I just think I can just work with them easier. Okay. Okay, I think my butter's cream. We're gonna just slowly add this in. Well, you don't have to do it slowly. You can add it all right in at once. I'm gonna scrape down the sides just to make sure everything gets incorporated well when I can, because once all the flour and stuff like that get in here, you don't want to overmix it. So here we go. I have 1 1/2 cups of flour with an extra tablespoon. We are going to add in, what was my baking powder? I always get baking powder and baking soda mixed up. We have about 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1/4 of a teaspoon of baking soda. And then I'm going to use in a little bit of salt. And then I'm going to get a different spoon. I'm going to get a fork. Just to incorporate all that. Get that stuff out of the way. Oh yeah, here's my yogurt. Then I have about a half a cup of yogurt. Got some vanilla. And I'm just gonna add in about 1 tablespoon, maybe 2 of milk. Okay. Let's add in our egg. I got these eggs from Jacob and Izzy. They're doing all the eggs. See, I told you, once you have cold butter eggs, they're all at room temperature. But of course, my house, I don't know what it is, just never has everything at room temperature. Okay, we're gonna mix this up a little bit. Because like I said, you don't wanna over mix it, but over mixing it is when you get the flour in here. We're gonna add in another egg. Okay, we're gonna let this shake and mix and go, go, go. Okay, I'm gonna slow this down a little bit because we're gonna add in the flour. Where'd my spoon go? I gotta make sure I got everything. We're just gonna add in half of the flour. Get that all incorporated. Then I'm gonna add in all of this. The Greek yogurt, I think I said a half a cup. The 4 tablespoons of lemon juice. And I think that was it. Because I already added in a teaspoon of, I'm gonna make sure I get all this out. I hate leaving stuff in a bowl. That's why we make spatulas, or stuff like this. Okay. Then we're gonna slowly, well not slowly, and then I'm gonna add in the rest of the flour. I'm gonna stop it for a minute because sometimes the flour gets on the beater. Just make sure everything is. Now the one thing I forgot to do ahead of time was flour my loaf pan. So just gonna do one little whisk. Okay, that's it. That's it, because like I said, you do not want to overdo it. So I'm gonna let this rest for a moment, and then I'm gonna get my loaf pan, prep that, put a little grease on it, shake it off with a little flour so this lovely loaf cake doesn't stick to it. And then I've got an oven preheated at 350, and we'll bake it for about probably an hour, 55 minutes to 60. I'm putting it in a regular size loaf pan. You might be able to get 2 to 3 little loaf pans, and those will be about maybe 30 minutes, but always test it and make sure it's done. Okay. Well, you guys, I just realized my video may have been too far away, but I'm not going to obviously redo it. So here we are. We have the batter all done. I'm going to scrape this off. It looks great. It's got the hint of lavender, taste of lemon, and that is pretty much what I wanted. Obviously, it's going to be lighter because we added the baking powder in it, but it's going to be fabulous. It's okay to have a big bowl, but it was like big. The bowl was big and heavy. I'm just gonna kind of clean this off a little bit. I'm gonna make sure I try and even this out. See, do you see the little specks of lavender in it? I think it's gonna be luscious. It smells delicious, smells, so good. So hopefully it is. It's been a while since I made one of these or did a video on it with the recipe. So anyway, we're gonna stick it in a preheated oven at 350, and this will bake probably about an hour. So I'll see you when I take it out of the oven. We'll go ahead and make the glaze, and then hopefully everything will be all set. Okay, good. Thanks for being in my little kitchen. See you soon. See, do you see the little specks of lavender in it? I think it's gonna be luscious. It smells delicious, smells, so good. So hopefully it is. It's been a while since I made one of these or did a video on it with the recipe. So anyway, we're gonna stick it in a preheated oven at 350, and this will bake probably about an hour. So I'll see you when I take it out of the oven. We'll go ahead and make the glaze, and then hopefully everything will be all set. Okay, good. Thanks for being in my little kitchen. See you soon. Okay, well, the bread, well, I should say the lemon lavender loaf is ready to go. It's got a nice golden brown to this. I have about a cup of powdered sugar here. I'm just going to drizzle in about a tablespoon or so of lemon juice. We're going to do about a tablespoon or more, depending. I've got cream here instead of milk, but you can use milk if you want. And if we need more, we will get more. But that's what I'm going to start off with. I'm just going to add in a pinch of lemon zest just to get some more of that lemon flavor. Let me get this out of the way. Now, if you want this a little more runnier, you can, but I think that'll be, see how, I think that'll be nice. And then I've kind of smashed and crushed up some of this lavender. I'm just gonna put a little bit in here as well. And the topping will be some of the lemon zest and the lavender too. I just want to incorporate all of that lemon and lavender goodness. And boy, such a nice aroma. So, and then I'm just going to pour this over. I know, it's ever so slowly, right? Then I'm just going to use this a little bit. And you know what? If you just want to do powdered sugar on this with a sprinkle of lemon zest, and if you want this to go over the edge, you can make it a little runnier. Like I said, it's up to you if you want it more runnier and you just want it to drape all over the place. You know, down the sides and everything. But I think I'm okay with just this. And let's sprinkle some of this lemon zest on it. It's kind of hard to, And then I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit of lavender, not a lot, just a little bit. Sorry, I think I'm so focused on this that I'm not talking to you guys. Sorry about that. And there we have it. Lemon Lavender Loaf. I think it looks lovely. So, do you want me to bite into it? So you can find this recipe over at amyroloffslittlekitchen.com, or you can go to my Amy Roloff's Little Kitchen YouTube channel. So I would love for you to subscribe to it. I've got a bunch of recipes over there, and the videos and the recipe and so much stuff. So anyway, give this a try. It'll be great for Mother's Day, springtime, baby showers, wedding showers, basically anytime. Breakfast, lunch, a little treat after dinner. I don't know. I think it looks great. Okay, let me just slice a piece. It'll probably be a little bigger than I need. Just gonna cut it in half. See it? Do you see the little specks of lavender in there? I think it's scrumptious. It's moist. I like the brown on the outside of the edge. Get just a slight little crunch, but still tender inside. Ooh, anyway, check it out. And keep gathering around the table with your family and friends, and join me again in my little kitchen. Till next time, bye.